My name's Arjun. My name's Arjun Tickner. 2 years out of high school this year. I took last year off just so I could travel and work, and I couldn't go from 13 years of school to another 5 of uni.
Yeah.
I don't really know how people can. So yeah, I just explored for a while and see what I really wanted to do, and ended up changing what I wanted to do from uni. I was set on architecture and I got in at RMIT, but after I think that's what made me change. Travelling a lot through the year, I started really liking the outdoors and animals, and I'm like, oh, it'd be pretty cool to be able to work a job in this kind of lifestyle. So then I changed to that, which I'll be starting in 2 weeks. I've always been pretty independent since, because my parents split up when I was 10, and always having to travel between houses and stuff like that. I honestly feel like I grew the independence quite early, and I feel like they trusted me and knew what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to return to uni the year after, and I was always confident I was going to go back, because I couldn't do a trade or anything like that, environmental science, wildlife and conservation. I think Dad at the start wanted me to do architecture because there's probably a higher chance of getting a job if you're good at it, and it can be well paying. But I just told him I can't see myself doing that for the rest of my life, and if I was going to be doing architecture, I would be doing my folio 5 days a week, all pulling all-nighters, and I still want to work on my music. I want to be able to have time to juggle everything else in my life with sports and music and stuff.
Yeah, nice. So
I explained that to him, and they understood, they got where I was coming from. I think in that field, environmental sciences, in the future there's going to be a lot of jobs.
Absolutely.
Especially the way the world's going, how we're treating it. There's going to need a lot of projects to, get clean again.
Totally. Yeah.
Definitely want to, push clean energy, so it's the only, it should be the only way, because it can be.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd be cool to be able to explore that next few years. I didn't want to study music because I didn't want to ruin my passion for it by being forced to study and learn all about that stuff. And I know it would be valuable learning all the theory, but I feel like I'm learning much faster than I did at school in the years I've had off, last year, just being able to listen to music all the time and just try to make my own stuff rather than. So I want to keep it just on the side, but keep working hard at it. Push for gigs this year, start performing some bars and get a band going consistently. I honestly feel like I'm going to catch a lucky break. I'm just always going to keep trying, but I'm not going to get too upset if nothing comes of it immediately, because you can play music for the rest of my life. The thing where I don't need my physical, attributes to be able to do it, apart from being able to use my hands and head. I'll keep pursuing and see where it goes. I was watching this video on Facebook this morning of a convenience store owner in America, and I think they get, I'm not sure, I think they get homeless people hanging around the store a little bit, and he asked a couple of them a question. He's like, alright, I'm going to ask you this question 10 times 10 minus 50. If you get it right, you get 5 seconds to get whatever you want in the store. So he's filming there, they got it right, he's like, okay, go 5, 4, they just grab any food they can, and he actually means it, and the first guy, the guy who owns the store, has a pet cat who just walks around the store, and the first thing he went for was a cat. The guy's like, no, not the cat. And he's like, oh shit, right. Then goes for the food. Rather have a pet cat than get some food, especially if it's a homeless person. It's pretty funny. Oh, God. When I follow through things I say I will, instead of being lazy, I guess. When I stick to routines I plan, it makes me feel pretty proud. When I do achieve them, pretty whack. It's pretty whack. One thing that I keep hearing that's so every time it gets me thinking, it's with social media and everyone's got phones, it's we're at a point where we're at our most connected but disconnected. Everyone's on their phones and connected, but real life it's actually kind of disconnected by it.
Yeah.
That's kind of trippy. But I don't know, it's kind of scary. Technology every day is what the hell? I don't get it.
Yeah. How
they can do what they do. I feel like the world's changed a lot in only about 10, 15 years. And we're witnessing it as we live. It's pretty crazy how we're going to see it. Oh, I think I'm friendly. I can always have a chat with most people. I feel like I'm friends with a lot of different kinds of people. And it's cool to be able to find common interests with a lot of people, because I play sports, I can play a bit of music, you meet completely different people. I feel like when you get a streak where you feel like everything's going your way, and I feel like then you also have streaks where you feel like things aren't going your way, real unlucky. Before Christmas, I had plans to, first I was going to go on a month road trip. Like a week before it happened, it got cancelled. Then I was going to go to Tasmania instead. And then with Harrison, and he had to go to appendicitis, so that got cancelled. So within a month, like all these things kept falling on me. Then I got 2 speeding fines within a couple of weeks, and I'm like, God, this sucks. Like everything is against me. But then, within a week, I got like blessed. I got a new car. And I started traveling more a lot suddenly. And then like started having a hot streak, and I started not even thinking about, everything was going so smooth. That's when I was like, oh yeah, everything's balancing out. Everything happens for a reason. And those bad times make you appreciate when it's much better. I feel like sometimes I accidentally neglect people. It can be family, like sometimes my mum, by living in a different house. And I don't know if it's being selfish, but it's just sometimes caught up in everything that's going on with me. And like, I know that's also fair to be worrying about what you've got going on, but I think I need to start being more aware of how others are feeling around me and how I'm impacting them, I guess. I just want to start being more, observant of the things around me and be more aware, more on the ball, trying to manage everything a bit better. Kind of thing, Humans? What we're capable of doing. Like, I don't get how, as cliche as it sounds, in this day and age, like how do we still have wars and stuff? Like people are the scariest thing. That whole like guns don't kill people, people kill people. Just scared of what, like with money, technology, government and everything, how it's going to keep progressing and how crazy things could get. There's so much potential for the world to go to shit, I reckon. Very outgoing, I think. Very adventurous. Those are the best.
Alright.
Adventurous. I feel like it only leads to bad things when people are far too fixated on what their religion's telling them. I mean, I totally understand why people are religious and like looking for a bit of guidance with direction of their life, and that's definitely a really good thing. And I do believe there's higher presence, like a God, but I feel like it's really toxic when people are extremists with their religion. It causes a lot of wars are caused by that, and I feel like intense, I think it's Christianity in the Bible, like it's against gays, is it not, in some parts? But then there's some people who take that and goes like, you're going to go to hell if you're like that. Open your mind outside that one thing, because who knows that's the, you can't say that's the right way of life. It's all subjective, so I don't really believe in basing your decisions entirely off that, off religion and your thoughts and viewpoints, especially in like how the world's progressing. You need to be able to bring in other viewpoints to bring that balance.